Welcome to the online class Welder, week 15. What is a filler rod? Filler rods are used during gas welding and processes to fill empty spaces between the joints. Types of filler rods: ferrous filler rods, non ferrous filler rods, alloy filler rods for ferrous metals, alloy ferrous rods for non ferrous metals. Gas welding flux. Flux is a chemical compound to be applied before and during welding to provide oxidation of hot metal. These can be corrosive or non corrosive. Corrosive ones must be washed away with mild hot water. Now we will understand the uses of flux. First, it removes oxides. Second, allows clean weld metals. Third, after weld completion, flux residue should be cleaned. How are fluxes stored? First, flux and coating on filler rod protect against damage at all times. Second, use clean receptacle into which the rod is dipped. Third, fluxes are stored within airtight containers for long periods. What is a welding defect? A defect is termed as a fault or an imperfection which results in failure or uniformity of weld metal. We will now discuss the various welding defects. First, undercut. A groove or a channel formed in the parent metal along the toe of the weld on one side or on both sides. Overlap. A molten metal from the electrode flows over the base metal without fusion. Excessive penetration. This is found at the root of the joint and the fusion depth is more than required. Lack of penetration. Fusion does not take place up to the root of the weld. Porosity. Small holes formed on the molten metal during solidification process. Unfilled craters. A depression is formed at the end of the weld. Blowholes. These are similar to pinholes but have greater diameter. Excessive convexity. When the weld metal is in excess to the joint or excessive weld reinforcement. Excessive concavity. When the weld metal is insufficient to the specified allowable limit of the weld. Lack of fusion. No melting or lack of fusion appears at the edge, between runs, or at the root of the parent metal. Crack. A discontinuity or a hairline separation exhibits in the root or middle or surface and inside of the weld metal. Burn through. A collapse of the mortar pool due to excessive penetration resulting in a hole in the weld run. Now we have reached the end of week 15.